Hi guys, in this we're gonna go over some questions on your money and banking chapter. So a typical question looks like this. So it says, suppose a local bank currently has 155 deposit, $36 in total reserve, and then 6% reserve required ratio. So a couple definition you need to know what it is. So first, know what's a total reserve. Anytime you hear the word reserve in this chapter, it just means cash, right? So $36 total cash, that's just how much cash they have right now. And then the required reserve ratio, that's the percentage of the deposit the banks are required to have in the bank. So it's not how much money they have in the bank, that's how much money they're required to have. Okay, so and then suppose this bank can loan out all its excess reserve, so the extra cash they have, they can lend them out. And the question asking for how much is bank's potential money creation. So there are a couple steps in here, and then every step of the way can be a question in the quiz. Okay, so you might see this setup this kind of setup for different questions, but they all have the same steps. The first thing you're gonna looking for is how much is the required reserve. So looking for how much is our required reserve. And then looking for what is our excess reserve. And then looking for how much is our money multiplier. And lastly, how much is our money creation. So for required reserve, we're gonna take our total deposit. So total deposit times our required reserve ratio. So that little 6%, that's where it goes. Okay. So total deposit is gonna be $155 times 6% of that. So our total deposit times 6%, then required reserve. So total deposit $155 times 0.06. That's going to be $9.30. So $9.30 is our required reserve. So that's how much money required to have in the bank. And then the excess reserve, that's the extra cash you have. So for excess reserve, take your total reserve minus your required reserve. So that's going to be $36 minus $9.30. That's how much? So 36 minus 930. That's going to be 26.7. So 26.7 is our excess reserve. That's how much extra cash we have. For money multiplier, this will be 1 divided by the required reserve ratio. So 1 divided by the little 6% we had before. So 1 divided by 0.06. 16.666666667. So let's do 3 decimal places. So 16.667, that's a multiplier for us. And then for money creation, we're going to take our excess reserve times the money multiplier. So excess reserve is 26.7 times 16.667. And how much is that? So 26.7 times 16.667, and that's going to be $445 and 1 cent, right? So for 45.01. Okay, so that's how you do this type of question. Let's look at the next one. So the next question says, suppose the local bank has the following balance sheet, so a T account. We have asset, reserve, loan, security, and then on the other side is liability and owner equity, deposit, debt, and the owner's capital. A question asking for how much is our bank's leverage ratio. So to find leverage ratio, we're gonna take our total asset for the bank, total asset, divided by how much is the bank's capital. So the capital just means how much is the owner's own investment. Okay, so our total asset here, that will be the $200 reserve. Again, reserve just means cash, plus your loan, which is 710, plus your security, which is 50, divided by the capital of $100. So let's see how much this is. So 200 plus 710 plus 50, and then divided by 100. So 9.6. So the ratio for this bank is going to be 9.6. Okay. All right. So guys, that's how I do this type of question. Have any more question, let me know, and I will see you guys for the next video. Okay. Bye-bye.